J Mac from Syracuse, New York. Man, came all the way out to see my Colorado Buffs.
What channel do you watch? They brought you out here.
The pregame show.
Never watched the college game till last season when Coach Prime came to Colorado. And I am in Colorado at Folsom Field. I am the Colorado Buffaloes auntie from Texas. Sweet treat.
Hey, I've been following the pregame show. It's all about let's go Buffs.
Way from Texas, yes sir. Watch you every single day. Nobody lays it down like Uncle Neely and the pregame show.
Neely, pregame show behind the scenes of everything. And why does he get that kind of access? Why does he get that kind of access? Because trust is involved. You would never get the kind of access you desire unless there's trust and relationship. You're trying to put your up on game.
I had that all morning.
Who's feeling today, guys? What do that mean? Talk to me. How you feeling today? Great. What does that mean? What does great mean? Woke up this morning. Rested? You woke up this morning? Ready to work. Ready to work? Who's that? Ready to work? What else? New week, new opportunities. Love it. Anybody else?
Ready to dominate.
Ready to dominate. I like that.
Getting closer to our goals.
Say again?
Getting closer to our goals.
Get close to that goal. Get your butt healthy, by the way. You help us get closer to that goals. What else? Ben, come on, give me something, Ben.
Just living life, coach.
That's a good purpose. Everything we do this week, do it for a purpose. I don't want you to happen to go anywhere. Don't just happen to be somewhere. Don't just happen to do anything. Let's be purpose. But what do you mean by that, coach? You ain't gonna never happen to see me somewhere. If you see me somewhere, I'm there on purpose. With a purpose. You're never gonna catch nobody. I happened to see Coach Prime in the grocery store. No, I was there for a reason. So let's do everything we do with a purpose. When you practice, it's a purpose. Each play has a purpose. Everything you do, be intentional and it has purpose. Let's start with Scott. Finish. It's something that we must do. I don't care what you associate yourself with this week, you got to finish. You got a homework assignment, you got to finish. If you talk about cleaning your room or cleaning out your car or washing your car, whatever you have on your plate, whatever you start, you got to finish. What does that mean, Coach? I'm glad you asked. To bring a task or activity to an end, you got to complete this. When you're running out the field, run all the way out the field, finish. When you have a block, finish. When you have a tackle, finish. When you're playing pass defense, finish. Finish the darn play. Do not give up whatsoever. Finish the job. That means complete it. What does it mean of the word finish? You got to close it. It must come to an end. You must conclude it. You must finish it. You must complete it. You must terminate it. To bring or come to a stopping point or limit. Defensive lineman, you ever finished a blocker? Linebacker, you ever finished the ball carrier? Defensive back, when you pick it off, you high step it, when you finish. Offensive lineman, you finish your guy, and you just drive it until he has no more fight in it. You finish it. Receivers, I know you'll beat a DB so bad you just finish it. They don't even want to come back out there. You got to finish it. The same thing with ball carriers. Same thing with the audacity that you have as a quarterback. You got to finish. What we must do this week is finish. And let me show you the best finish that I can find on the internet, because I want you to want it this bad. Because we're so close, but yet so far. We're a few steps away, several steps away, but this game is everything. It's the Super Bowl, and we got to finish. This gentleman here, I got a lot of respect for, because he knows how to finish. This is what I want. Man, I want you to want it. I want you to want it that bad. And I don't give a damn about your knees, your elbows, or whatever you get skipped up. He had to finish, and that was his home. They was running from the same school. They was friends. But I don't give a damn what relationship is. I'm going to win this race. So I'm going to finish. I don't care what it is we got going on. I'm going to win this race, and I'm going to finish. And he finished. Let me tell you something. I'm proud of y'all and everybody in this entire room. But we got to resist the temptation to feel as though you arrived. Some of y'all have good games. They talking about you, the media. They want you on podcasts. They want you as quick as they want you, as quick as they going to forget you. And y'all know that, and you have felt that before. All right, so resist the temptation to feel as though you're there. You're not there. Why? Because you have another game. If it was there, we would have another game. We got another game, so that means we ain't there. The thing that we want to do is always win the last time we play. We want to end up winning that last game that we play. All right? Have we played our best game? It's a good question. Have you reached the point of dominance at your position? You playing good games, but are you dominating your guy? I know a guy, Neil Smith. Sap, you guys know him. Neil told me a story. He was whooping the lineman so bad. The guy said, man, if you stop going this hard, I can give you a sack. Just stop bull rushing me, stop doing me like it's an NFL game. I give you a sack. He kept on whooping him because he's gonna get the sack anyway. Why would I cut a deal? I'm already whooping. That don't even make sense whatsoever. So I want you to go to dominant. Can we do better than what we did individually last game? What about collectively? Can we do better? How many points we scored?
42.
And we left how many out there? We ain't do work. We really didn't play a great game, did we, with offense? 42 points. Right? How many plays did you miss that you should have made? How many sacks we had, D-Luke?
4.
How many we should have had?
8 or 9.
Who had sacks? How many you should have had? 3. Shake your head. I don't know what that means. What's that? 3. They didn't have many? 3. 2. So we leaving it on the table, right? So we have played our best game. How many don't start anything this week that you're not willing to finish? On our grades, I expected all 4s. You gotta understand, 5 means you him. You him. We know what we're gonna get on Saturday. 4 means I like it, and we can win with that. 3 means you're an average player. Average don't go to the next level. 2 meaning you're below average. 1 meaning I don't know who recruited you. I don't know why you're here. That's what a 1 means. I'm looking for 4s, and I'm looking for you coaches not to give them 4s unless they take it. Not earn, take it. They got to take it. All right? And I want us to have the attitude that Mate had last week. Mate, was your best game at Texas Tech?
Yes, sir.
You were hot garbage, wasn't you?
Yes, sir.
And I told it to you, face to face. What did you do when you came back that next week? He went to work. You didn't understand the change in him? You didn't understand, guys, how focused he was? How it wasn't no plan, it wasn't no nothing. Mate was locked in. Usually Mate he'd kick it nicely so the returners could kick it. Mate was trying to knock all the lights from the roof last week. You didn't notice that? All the kicks is going up because he's like, I can't practice just giving you guys, I'm finna knock the cover off this ball. I'm finna knock the lace off this thing. And that's what he did. And that was a great game you just had, right? Why was it? Because of what? Executing, you refocus. You refocus. Let's refocus. Let's execute. We got to finish. We got to finish, fellas. We got something special started. We must finish, and we will run the darn football. You know how all of you got together when we said that Charlie was going to score? Anything taken but one darn play. Because you had it in your mind, you had it in your spirit.
Always the little linebacker. Tiny linebackers. Hey, get in, get in, get in. Fucking Thomas. Here's Thomas. Yeah. Why is this such a challenge for y'all? No, we do this during the game. We done had to go back during the actual game, which is pathetic. I felt that's what shit. Like, how hard is it to do this? Let go, baby, let go. Woo!
Buff Jacks, everybody ready? Buff Jacks, everybody ready? Begin. See you, Buff. Woo!
That's your song, man.
That's what I was like, he just lulled me to sleep. Like,
Hey, come here, listen. Hey, this is my young Padawan here. I tried to teach him the ways of the Force.
and he is.
And I think after this past weekend, he realizes I am the Jedi Master.
Because he saw something that made him believe.
That's right.
I'm a sponge. I'm soaking up all I can. I'm soaking up all the knowledge I can from this man.
Listen.
I
You
had no idea.
name him one Yoda. Name him one Yoda, man.
I had no idea the teacher that he really was. Had no idea.
I will put you on the Jedi Council.
Did they get the ball back? All right, you get a choice, but that's why I was giving you the choice. Whatever you want a rookie one or you want a championship? Whatever you want.
What's that?
Young fella asked me for a jersey. I said, which one you want? The rookie one, the orange icicle, or the championship one? He said his mama didn't give him a choice when he was getting up. He on food, either eat or starve. That's the same thing I had, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna do him the same way, eat or starve.
What's up, Coach? Who won? Let's be for real now. Charlie Bay had one.
You won.
That's over it. Coach tried to give me a choice. I told him, Coach, whatever you want to give me, Coach. I ain't picking. I just want one. It don't matter what it is.
On the 99.
I just want the 99 on me. That's all. I need that. I got a couple more games left. I can't leave without the 99.
Turn this up, man.
The touchdown machine.
All glory to God.
And you know what I loved about it, Charlie?
What is it,
It was a true run. Like, you had to get some people off you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it wasn't like cakewalk, you know?
No, you should have seen the O-line. You see Justin pancaking dudes out there.
Yeah.
You go talk to Justin about that.
All for Charlotte, my man.
Credit to the O-line.
I was moving though.
Tell me about that pancake block you got for Charlie.
I mean, Coach always harps on finishing the game strong. Charlie, that was his play. You know, I didn't want to get my dog in the end zone. It was a great feeling. Now I got to be more consistent like that, but it was good. It was a good one.
Got quiet in here?
Even a touchdown club.
Wow. Until you get a touchdown club, then you can talk to me again. Until then, I don't want to talk.
You got to score one?
Come on, he got to score one. He got to get in the touchdown club. What's good, baby?
White boy Rick.
Guys, it's going to be full speed, physical day early on. After we go team, right after team tempo, you guys can take your shoulder pads off in a timely manner. Don't take your time. You can take your shoulder pads off in a timely manner. Then we go into special teams. Y'all good with that? Sure. So that means I'm giving you something. That means I want some back. So these first few periods, when we got the turnover circuit, team takeoff, Indy, then team run for scouts. That's going to be full speed, all right? Thud, full speed, thud. Put your helmet on the defense, full speed, thud. Put your helmet on the defense, back, protect yourself. Just keep going full speed. Charlotte, you don't have on? Well, the secondary don't have on. You got shells? No, we good. I'm looking for something wrong with you. I know. Because you're always wrong. All right, break it down on shallow, matter of fact. Break it down on shallow. Hey, victory! LMG!
Go Buffaloes on me! 1, 2, 3!
Go Buffaloes!
Yeah, go Buffaloes!
Go Buffaloes!
Better drop! Better drop! Better drop! Better drop! Hell no!
You guys, quiet up, quiet up. We got some for you. Guys, over here, baby. Right here, go. Bring you guys in the middle.
How's it going? Can you help me out? This is Cody Dan, my fire chief, Chief Holden. It's truly an honor and privilege to be here. Thank you, Coach Prime, everyone else who had us out today. I run a program through Mountain View with the football program called Buffs on Fire, helping student athletes get into firefighting who want to do it. If you guys don't go to the NFL, my information's out there. I'm going to leave some cards with you guys, and I also have some coins for you guys. They're called Firefighter Challenge coins, and they're for everyone to hold on to and look at. They're traditionally given to a firefighter when you save someone's life. I got one a few years ago for rescuing a 6-year-old girl, and I wanted to give one to every coach and every player to remember the support and love that we have for you as fans and as a community alumni members.
Thank you,
So,
thank you, thank you.
you guys are disruptors. We love it. There's one quote I want to leave you guys with to remember, and that's that 10% of life in adversity happens to you guys. So when you're on the field against Kansas this week, or hopefully in the Big 12 championship, which I will be at if you guys are going, 90% of life is how you react to it, okay? So just remember, bad things can happen, but you're still in control. You guys are good. You're really good. And you guys have a championship caliber team, and I cannot wait to see what you guys do the rest of the year. And again, thank you so much. I will have all these coins to pass out to you, and I'll leave some cards, and many blessings. Really
Hey, his kids over there. Just give him a high five when you guys pass by. But we want to thank you, man.
Oh, thank you, Coach.
We love you too, man. He's the man.
Yeah.
If anybody else is interested in being a firefighter, let's see these guys happen. He's the man. You got one of the best ones that we have.
Oh, we know.
We appreciate you, man.
No, thank you.
Clap it up, guys. Break it down. Break it down. Break it down.
You get us.
All right.
Buffs on 3.
Yeah. All right. Buffs on me, buffs on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Pass out.
Talk to me about the importance of being here today, what it meant for the team and for you guys.
I mean, it's huge. Coach Prime a year ago challenged the Buffs community. He always said, what's your plan? What's your plan after you graduate? And alumni, everyone, what can you do? What can you do to give back to the program? And I saw this as a small way of giving back to CU, helping my fire department and bringing some of the best and brightest and hardest working football players into our fire department. So it's just an honor and privilege to be here. Coach Prime has just rolled out the red carpet. I can't thank him enough, and I'm so excited about this transformational program going forward of helping CU student athletes become firefighters for those that don't go pro in what they do. So I thank you all so much for having me.
And nice breakdown, man.
Oh man, highlight of my life.
Appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Appreciate you. Thanks, Al.
Hello to my Colorado Bus family. Certainly, I want to thank Coach Prime for this opportunity to come and share in this devotional message. I certainly appreciate you, Coach. To our coaches, our staff, strength and conditioning, to everybody who's a part of our leadership team. I'm certainly grateful for each of you for the opportunity. And last but not least, to the players of the University of Colorado. It is an honor and a joy to be able to share some things with you on the day. And I was talking to Coach Prime about where we are as a team and what's happening. And there's some things I just want to share with you. We are in a great position. When you think about where we were when nobody thought a few months ago that we'd ever be in a position to compete for a Big 12 championship. Just think about it. Out of the coaches listed in our conference, our coach was listed amongst what they felt would be the worst coaches in the conference. Imagine the preseason pundits and polls predicted that we would be the 11th best team in the Big 12 conference. Nobody believed in us. Las Vegas, ESPN, very few people. Yet, in spite of the naysayers and the pundits, we've made it. We're here sitting on 8-2 record, on the cusp of going 9-2 this coming weekend. I thought about where we've been the last couple weeks, from Lubbock, Texas, this past Saturday in Boulder, the victories over Texas Tech and the victories over Utah. Amazing victories. We're riding very, very high. We control our own destiny. Then I thought about this week as we're traveling to Kansas City to play the Kansas Jayhawks. It made me think about it because I've heard of a Jay Bird before, but what really is a Jayhawk? And I began to do a little research on what a Jayhawk is, and I discovered that a Jayhawk is really a mythical bird. It's a mythical bird that has become what you would call to be the mascot for Kansas and for the University of Kansas. And this Jayhawk is a mythical bird that's really comprised of two birds. The blue jay, the bird that originates in the area of the Missouri Valley, and then what's called the sparrowhawk, that bird which migrates and lives in that area between Nebraska and Texas. So this really is a mythical bird that combines two birds. And so we're going all the way to Missouri to play the Kansas Jayhawks. We're going to be in that field where the Kansas City Chiefs play. But why Jayhawk? And when I was doing my research, I thought about some things that I believe that even in the name of that mascot that we should be aware of, because I think it's prophetic and I think it has a parallel to where we are. Because when you think about the Jayhawk, this combination between these two birds, the blue jay and the sparrowhawk, one thing about the blue jay or this Jayhawk, very, very important. Number one, the blue jay is a very noisy bird. There's no threats. They're not able to really do what an eagle can do. They're really known for making a lot of noise. I think that's very, very important for us because in this day and time, our team is surrounded by noise. The noise on ESPN, the noise of those who thought we would do nothing, but now they're trying to pump us. I want us to be careful that we don't allow the noise that comes from the blue jay and the noise that comes from this environment to make us lose focus. Even every Saturday when people come and celebrities and music is playing, and sometimes it feels so good for the culture, but don't allow the noise of who's visiting and the noise of which celebrity or athlete has something positive to say about us. Don't allow the noise of social media and you're taking pictures of your outfits and taking pictures of your uniforms. Don't get caught up in the pageantry and the noise that surrounds us, that we forget to take care of business. And so this Jayhawk is known, number one, for its noise, because that's comes from the blue jay. Another thing about this Jayhawk that originates from the blue jay is the blue jay is also known for stealing eggs and stealing young birds from other nests. And so one of the things that is personified by this Jayhawk is that it loves to steal. It loves to take that which does not belong to it. Can I tell you something? As I shared with you on Friday and Saturday, I believe that this year is a year of destiny. I felt it since the start of the season. I feel it even more right now. This season is ours. It was meant for great things to happen to us. But let me tell you about that blue jay, about that Jayhawk. It's known for stealing. It's known for taking what does not belong to them. And this year alone, the Jayhawks, we saw it last week as they played BYU and knocked BYU from undefeated status. Right now, they're playing as the spoiler. They have now taken a lot of pride and being the one who steals the destiny of others. We are going to go to Missouri, and we're going to be aware that this nest is not going to be stolen from. No, this nest is headed toward 10-2. This nest is headed toward the Big 12 championship in Dallas on December the 7th. This nest is headed toward the college football playoffs. And we're not going to be messing around with somebody who's trying to steal what belongs to us. And so guess what? On Saturday, we're not going to play around with the Jayhawk or the Blue Jay. We know it's going to steal, and we're not going to let anybody take what's rightfully ours. And so guess what? Blue Jays are meant to be dealt with. Sparrowhawks are meant to be dealt with. We will not let anybody steal what's been destined for us. Because this Jayhawk is known not just for a bunch of noise and not just stealing eggs and other birds from other nests, but thirdly, that Sparrowhawk is also known for hunting what seems to be weak. That's what the Sparrowhawk does. It looks for weakness. It looks for that which has been wounded, and it loves to pounce and prey and steal and hunt that which seems to have weakness. I want you to know that while we're watching film, they're also watching film. While we're watching their offense, they're also watching our offense. While we watch their defense, they also watch our defense. They're trying to find what seems to be weak on the offensive line. They're trying to find what seems to be weak running out of the backfield. They're trying to find what's weak in our front seven on defense. They're trying to find a weakness in the secondary. They're trying to find a weakness in our special teams. They're trying to find a weakness in our play calling. They're trying to find a weakness in our strength and unity as a team. But we're going to go out on Saturday, and we're going to let the Jayhawks know that we're together, because where there's unity, there's strength. There's no weakness here, because one wing can't fly by itself. And so when we come together, offense, defense, and special teams, we're going to have each other's back. We're going to make sure that 9 players, at least on every play, is doing their job. So 9 out of 11, every play, whether it's tackling, whether it's blocking, whether it's running the route, we're going to come out, because we realize they love to hunt what they think appears to be weak. And so, family, I'm excited. I already see 9-2. I've already shouted and thanked God and lifted my hands from whence we've come. We've not yet arrived. We're going to face those Jayhawks this coming Saturday. And guess what? A buffalo has no business being afraid of a Jayhawk. Let them make the noise. That's all they can do, is make noise. Let them try to come steal what's ours. It won't happen. And if they think they're going to find weakness, we're going to show them no weakness over here, all strength. And we're going to walk into that trap and take over that trap. Watch it. It's going to happen. Let's do it. Let's go, Bus.
We think we made it. We think we good. We are like that. Some of us get attention you never got before. Some of you are in a position that you can elevate to the next level, but you choose to reduce things that takes you back down to where you're naturally comfortable. And I don't think you guys understand, you have a tremendous opportunity ahead of you. The reason people, J-Field, where you? Come and talk to them about what we talked about in the office this morning, about the wordplay that you had, about the regret. Please. Sorry. Go. You know what it is, all right?
So, I went in there this morning and visited the coach, and the guys, I really want you guys to understand something, man. We really have to genuinely care about you guys' success and our success as a team. And what he's talking about is us getting close to where we are. I was woke up this morning at 2 a.m. and I wrote this note down because God put on my spirit at 2 a.m. because I was concerned. I'm gonna be honest. I was concerned about how you practiced yesterday. That bothered me. How we practiced as a receiver corps yesterday. That bothered me because I know how much we pour into you guys. And we want you guys to be successful. So that shit bothered me. So it was on my spirit all night last night. And what woke me up at 2 o'clock was this. You don't think about your past until you don't accomplish your future. You don't think about your past until you don't accomplish your future. Okay? So don't allow your present shortcomings affect your future goals. Because nobody in this room, you don't think about your past until you didn't get what you wanted. And all of a sudden, he talks about it. I should have did this. I should have did that. Nobody's having that conversation if you reach your goal. So that hit me at 2 this morning, man. And I had to share it with him because it bothered me. And I'm sharing it with you guys because don't allow our present shortcomings affect our future goals. And then now you start having regret. You start to reflect. I should have did this. I should have listened to him. I should have did that. We got a great opportunity, man. Let's just make sure we take full advantage of it.
Yes, I had the honor and the pleasure to share a press conference yesterday with Miss Peggy. Peggy turned 100 years old. That in itself is a statement to understand what she's seen, what she's been through, what she's absorbed, what she's condoned, what she's condemned. Her life is a picture of God's grace. And every time I talk to her, she's so appreciative of the moment and of the day. And that's the same thing that you take for granted. You have a tremendous moment and you have a tremendous day. You go out there and attain any damn thing you want. And oftentimes you're letting it escape you. You're allowing it to slip by. When you would never get this moment and this day back. Think about that and do something about it today. Celebrate.
Wednesday! Buff them! Buff Jacks, everybody ready? Buff Jacks, everybody ready? Begin!
Where y'all from?
We up from Miami, Florida.
All the way from Miami.
All the way from Miami.
Appreciate y'all coming, man.
Hey, man, we love what you guys are doing, man. We want to support you in every way.
Appreciate your family.
And we're recruiting at home. Everything we see at home, we bringing it this way.
My man.
You gotta believe. Dude, we've been believing since day one,
That's
dog.
why I gave it to
Remember
you.
back in Jackson State? We've been believing with you in the pregame show.